Today, we are going to be painting the spots onto our giraffe. I have chosen two colors that I have not previously used in my work of art. I am going to paint the neck with the dots first. I'm going to use the lighter of the two colors to start with. Paint the spots about medium size. They do not have to be perfect circles. In fact, it's better if they look more like a blob or an asymmetrical shape. Spread them apart. Try not to get them too close together. Once you have painted your dots going up the side of the giraffe's neck, we are going to put those dots around the side of the head. Those dots are not going to go on top of his face. They're actually going to go around the edges or the sides of that pizza tray. So I'm going to start on the edge and they're going on the sides. Again, we are not putting them too close together, making them too big or too small. And I'm going to start with that lighter color that I've already been using, and then I'll go back and do the second color once I've done all of the yellow ones first. That looks good. Now I'm going to switch to my second color, which is blue. I'm going to switch paintbrushes as well, and I'm going to put a blue dot on top of my yellow dot. It is okay if the colors mix a little bit when you are doing this. You are just going to dab the paint on top of the other color. It can go in the middle, it can go on the side, it can go on the edge. It's up to you how you want to overlap your dots. Do the same around the outside of the pizza box. Again, it's okay if they're not perfect. We are creating a pop art giraffe. We are not trying to create a realistic giraffe, so it is okay if it doesn't look exactly perfect or real. We are creating something that's fun and exciting with bold, bright colors. Now I'm going to start using the puffy paint or the fabric paint to decorate the background. I'm going to use my puffy paint and I'm going to make patterns. I'm going to take my time and go slow and make nice, neat patterns in my background. Now, when using the puffy paint, it takes time because you got to go slow because sometimes there's those air bubbles where you have to stop and you have to fill the line back in. Trying to make sure you don't miss a spot. Take your time and work carefully. The puffy paint is a nice way to add another three-dimensional element to our project. Since we are creating a relief sculpture, a sculpture that pops out of a flat surface, the puffy paint, when it dries, will still be puffed up from the surface and it will look more three-dimensional than if we had used just regular paint. Now I'm going to do another color. Try to limit yourself to maybe 3 or 4 colors. I'm going to add some polka dots and you can add other patterns as well. Take your time, work carefully, neatly. Please be careful when using the puffy paint and the fabric paint. It does not wash out of your clothes. It is designed to stick forever in fabric. That is why it's called fabric paint, but we also call it puffy paint because it's fun to call it that because it looks puffy. So make sure you don't get it on your clothes. It will not wash out. Please be extra, extra, extra careful with that paint. When you're all done, make sure you put the caps back onto the bottles. Clean up your materials. Put everything away. And carefully carry your giraffe to the back table, set it on the table to dry, and we are all done with part 2 of our pop art giraffe.